What's going on YouTube? And in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to get over the fear of wearing your New Balance sneakers.
Till the sun just won't rise and heaven's under eyes. I'm living to die for you, there ain't none after you.
Now, a lot of you guys I know have a lot of great and rare sneakers that are from the New Balance brand, and myself including. And there's a lot of problems with people actually wearing their shoes, so this really doesn't just apply to New Balance sneakers, it kind of applies to all shoes, but I only wear New Balance, so this is the video I'm going to focus on. So how do you get over the fear of wearing your expensive or rare or just loved pairs? And we're going to get right into that today. This is something I struggled with for so long, and I'm still overcoming it, so I'm kind of making this video for myself as well. But I feel like this channel was born to teach people to wear their shoes, so let's get into it. I hope this video helps change the way you think as far as wearing your shoes and, you know, just enjoying life and the things that you love being the shoes, and kind of just helping you overcome that fear, because it's like a prison almost, not wearing your shoes that you buy and you spend a lot of money on. I would say this is one of the biggest things sneakerheads struggle with, just not wearing your shoes. Like I admit it, there's shoes that I don't wear, but it's more than that. You know, it's these are, you buy them to wear them. I get that there's some pairs that just aren't worth wearing, like the Pigeon Nike Dunks. You know, those are thousands and thousands of dollars. I just learned about those today. So I would say, yeah, probably maybe not wear those like crazy, but there's shoes that we buy and we should just wear them. You know, I have so many pairs of shoes. It's like my thing. I love shoes, so why not wear them? I buy them to wear them, so wear them. Right now I'm doing a project in one of my classes. I have to create all these graphics, and it's called My Story on the Web, and you're allowed to pick one topic and kind of do your projects all year on this one topic, and the topic I chose was wearing your shoes and how sneakers tell stories. So I'm kind of just hoping that this video can be cut up and put into that project as well. So I'll kind of just go over my story as far as wearing shoes, and then how hopefully it just helps you. There's no right way to do it. It's just kind of whatever works for you. You know, there's a lot of ways to go about it. Now, I spend a lot of money on shoes, I would say. Pretty much all my paychecks, there's a pair of shoes bought in one of those paychecks, right? I love shoes, you love shoes. That's why we're all here, it's a community, it's amazing. So I started collecting shoes in 5th grade, and at that point, nothing mattered in life except, you know, just going out to recess. You're gonna beat your shoes up. And then it got more serious, you know, I quit collecting, quit collecting. So we'll just catch up to mid-high school. I was wearing a different pair of shoes to school and then switching out and putting on my nice shoes in the winter. That's how bad it got. You know, I live in Ohio, so the weather's really not that ideal except in the summer, and even then it rains all the time. So it was very important that my shoes stayed fresh to me. And I didn't understand the concept of dirt and mud and scuffs and creases. It was just can't have that on your shoes. I remember I bought a pair of Panda Dunks before they were overhyped. You know, I just want to put that out there. And I got them for when I graduated high school. That was my big gift to myself. And I just was so scared to wear them. Those creases literally made me sick to my stomach. I bought another pair of them. I had 2 pairs at one point, and I was wearing them. It's when I buy 2 pairs of shoes, it's almost like insurance. So I was wearing them now that I had 2 pairs of them. And then the more I wore them, and I took the crease protectors out, and I kind of just beat them up a little bit. I'm like, these 1 look better, 2 feel better, and 3 I've worn them so much I really don't even need a second pair, so I gave the second pair away. At the end of the day, that beat up pair, the pair that I wore, meant way more than the pair that I had sitting on ice and not wearing, right? And I thought it would be the opposite. I think what helped me get over this was 2 things. The 990 V5 and the gray pair, my first 990, really helped me get over the fear of wearing my New Balances and shoes in general. You know, they have a lot of delicate materials on these made models. They're $200. Why would you want to scuff them up and ruin them and get them all muddy and stuff? That's the last thing you want, right? You paid good money for these, but they're designed and made to take that wear and tear, right? I had a pair of 574s. First week later, bought the V5s, and that 574 became the beater pair, the little brother to the 990. So all the great occasions, all the special occasions, the everyday life, the V5s got worn. And then when I had to go play, whatever, when I was in the mud, or I knew I was going to a little bonfire or whatever, you put on the 574s, and I would just beat them up and wouldn't care. And then soon I realized the V5 can handle all these elements and and I've cleaned them several times. That is a textbook example of New Balance's quality. I could still wear them today. They're just sitting on a shelf because obviously I've moved on from them. But I have a second pair of those V5s. I've yet to touch them because I know I still got life left in that that first V5, and I've had those over 4 years, I think. I think it's been over 4 years. I got them my junior year of high school. I'm about to graduate college, so yeah, it's been a while. And they still got life in them, and I put them through literally everything. So whenever I look back, I'm like, these shoes are meant to be worn. And now I get like an Action Bronson pair. It's a little more expensive than a gray pair, right? But it's not, because you buy them, it's money, whatever. The things you do in the shoes is worth more than the money that you paid for them. The money means nothing once you live the most amazing experience in these shoes. Like, right, you see your grandma, or you go to like a family Christmas, or you go walk with your best friend one last time in college, or whatever it may be. Like, one of the biggest things that helped me get over wearing my shoes and to places I wouldn't wear them is looking back, like, oh, I went to Cedar Point and I wore my 990 V6 Lapis Lazuli. I went to Maine and I wore my Lapis Lazuli. You know, I want to look back at all these pictures and be like, oh, when I was 21, I had the baklavas and I was wearing them and rocking them. And it just will mean more to me. Maybe when I'm older, I won't have these shoes, right? I'll probably have a whole entirely new collection. I'll still have them, but they won't be wearable. That's on purpose, right? I want to make these shoes unwearable by wearing them so much. I'm not gonna deliberately like run a car over them, but you get what I'm saying. So I guess like the biggest thing for me was, ever since, I'm gonna say my sophomore year of college, so 2 years ago, something went wrong with like my hip after like high school and like running track and playing football. My hip was always messed up. I drove a little Mini Cooper, so I was in a super small car. I still drive a Mini, but it's bigger. And I was just always condensed, like my body was just not loving what I was doing. My hip, leg, and like foot got all messed up. Somehow just the tendons, everything was just weird. So like when I would walk, my toes these two toes felt like they weren't connecting, and I was like walking. It was just weird. Like I was putting all the pressure on the inside of my foot, but my arches were strong. Whatever. I'm not here to talk about like my medical problems or whatever in my body, but I felt like it was affecting my shoes, and it was. I noticed it. I want to say in my when I bought the Amine Moos, I noticed it. Like I could see that they were like bending weird, and they were not the same. They didn't look the same. The shoes didn't look the same. The crease would go more towards on the right foot. It would go diagonally, and the other pair would look fine. And that was like the worst thing ever. You could see it pretty good in these Marzards. You can see how like it creases diagonally and not up and down or like sideways like in my other foot does. And I've never talked about this on this channel, so this is like the most important video I've made in my eyes, because this is like me saying, look, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna do. I would buy shoes and I wouldn't wear them, you know, because I was scared that my foot would ruin them forever. And my foot doesn't hurt, it doesn't feel any different. It just like, I feel like those two toes just don't align correctly with the other foot and the other toes on the foot. So it was just a weird thing. I've tried to fix it. I've gone to doctors, I've stretched it, I've done literally everything, and I've just accepted it. And maybe someday it gets fixed, and that'll be fine. But for right now, I'm wearing my shoes. You know, I would slowly start to wear them. Like there was a period of time, I'd say like all of 2023, I would buy a pair of shoes and just shelf it immediately. Don't even touch it. Shelf all my important pairs, and I would just like have a collection of shoes that I didn't care about. So like those red V4s. What else? I wore the gray V5s a lot during that time period. I was like, all right, this will get fixed someday. I'll just keep shelving these shoes, and it was just like the hardest thing to do. It's like my favorite thing in the world is wearing shoes, and all I was wearing was shoes I really didn't have true passion for. And I was just shelving these pieces of art, and I was like, why am I doing this? So I said, you know what, I'm gonna slowly ease shoes into it to see what happens. Okay, so what if I wear this shoe? Like I wore the Rosewaters for 100 days and nothing really changed on them, right? Like they look pretty symmetrical when you look at it. The one doesn't like lean in anymore like than the other. It's just like, I was like, I'm wasting all these shoes that I'm buying. I might as well not even have this channel or not even make these videos or buy shoes if I'm just not gonna wear them, because my favorite thing in the world is to wear my shoes. So slowly I started wearing more shoes, but I was still shelving shoes. The Action Bronson Baklava, this shoe right here, arguably one of my favorite shoes of all time. It's number 2 for sure. I had not worn this sneaker since fall of 2023, so it's been over 2 years. On Tuesday was the first time I wore the shoe since then, and my foot is better than it was then, but it's still not perfect, and I didn't care because the feeling I got wearing this shoe again was all I needed to know. So it was just like, I have double ups of shoes. Like I have 2 pairs of Lapis Lazulis, that way I don't have to care what happens to these, and I know that I'll have a pair as a backup. So if my foot does get fixed or whatever happens. But I'm over that. You know, like life is too short to save these things for a better day. You know, I mean, obviously if my foot does get better, am I gonna be able to wear these shoes? I don't know. I really don't know that. So that's why I wear test all these shoes, to show myself like it's okay. So like the Untitles, wore these for a month and a half straight, nothing bad happened to them. So it's just like, I don't, it's definitely not like in my head, like I know my foot's not 100% correct compared to my other one, my ankle or whatever you wanna call it. Life is just too short. Like I'm sitting here, I'm like, I have these Survival Pack 990 V4s. If I don't wear those, that sole is gonna crumble. And that's the last thing I want, because then I wasted all the money, never got to enjoy them, and now they're ruined. This 990 V4 right here, the LL Bean. This might be my 3rd favorite sneaker of all time. I love this shoe so much, I just started wearing it. I've had it for over a year. I just now started wearing it, right? Yeah, they're gonna look a little different. Is one shoe gonna be a little more turned in than the other? Yes. Are they gonna crease differently? Yes. None of that matters, right? Because I'm enjoying it, I feel better. Like when I like start to get in my head about like, oh, I shouldn't be wearing these shoes, I'm like, I'm happier because I'm wearing this shoe. So that's like the main thing, is just get over it. You know, these shoes are meant to be worn, enjoyed, loved, worn, beat up. They're gonna be different, right? You can make the most unique shoe in the world by just wearing it, and nobody else will have it. So it's very important to wear your shoes. I hope this helps you guys, and if it doesn't, it helps me, I know that. So that's all it really, I don't know. But like shoes like the Action Bronson, like there's gonna be better shoes out there, right? So enjoy this collection you have now, and in 10 years my collection will look different, and they'll be worn. I'm just gonna go through collections almost, and just keep wearing them and running through them. This pair right here, like I'm gonna wear this quite a bit. The new one, the pink one, yeah, I'm gonna wear that. I'm gonna wear test that one for 7 days. You heard it here first. Wear testing the new Digilist Purpurea. Wear your shoes. Enjoy them. I hope my mom likes this video, because she's been yelling at me for so long to just wear my shoes and quit caring what happens to my foot. I've definitely grown a lot and understand like nothing's promised, so just enjoy the things you have now. You can't take it with you. So I'm wearing these shoes to the day I die, and if my foot messes them up, it messes it up. So you should wear your shoes for the same reasons. Just love your shoes. Love your things, and they become yours the more you wear them. I could talk about this topic for 50 days, right? I could write a book on it. But this is just what I had to say. Shoes mean so much to me, but they mean more to me when I actually wear them. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you learned something, and I hope your viewpoints changed from before you started this video. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.